Esmond here for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better. And I'm going to with this video right here. I like this a lot. Ohio State, Penn State. This is one of the marquee matchups of the weekend. Now, to be clear, the books pay a lot more attention to the lines and the movements and the betting on the games that are going to draw the most action. This game is going to draw a huge amount of betting action across the United States. Two big storied programs meeting. Both teams are doing great. Ohio State undefeated, Penn State undefeated. Is that right? Hang on. Let me go check and just make sure. Yeah, 23-6, 35-7, 63-10, 17-14 over Notre Dame. Yeah, Ohio State undefeated. But let's take a look at Penn State. And yeah, I'm just checking to make sure because I knew this coming in. Yeah, Penn State undefeated. But I want to take a look at who Penn State is scoring 44 points per game. But let's take a look at who they've played. West Virginia, Delaware, Illinois, Iowa, Northwestern, UMass. Who's the best team? The best team they've played is either West Virginia or Illinois, probably West Virginia. Everybody else might as well have been Sister Mary's School for typing. They suck. So, do I really believe that Penn State's as good as 44 points a game? Not really. And Ohio State, well, you know, they beat Indiana, but Youngstown State, Western Kentucky, Purdue. But they did beat Maryland 37-17. And they just barely beat Notre Dame. Oh, man, as a Notre Dame fan, another heartbreaker for Notre Dame in that game against Ohio State. It was 14-10 with seconds left on the clock. Ohio State scores the go-ahead touchdown, 17-14, and Notre Dame has 10 players on defense on the field. Yuck. Horrible way to end it if you're a Notre Dame fan. But Ohio State, when faced with a real defense, they didn't light up the scoreboard, and they really haven't. I mean, 23 in their first game, 35, 63 against Western Kentucky, who cares? 37 against Maryland, meh. 41 against Purdue, meh. And look at Penn State. They've played nobody. West Virginia, Delaware, Illinois, Iowa, Northwestern, UMass, yuck. So these two teams have generally played high-scoring affairs, but I'm thinking this time around, Penn State allows 8 points per game, and by ESPN's rankings are the #1 defense in college football. Defense allows Penn State 8 points per game. Ohio State, 9.7 points per game. When Ohio State faced a real defense, it only scored 17 points against Notre Dame. Penn State hasn't faced anybody. So that 44 number, I think, is an illusion. This is going to be a smash mouth affair. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be low scoring. I'm going to take under the number here of 46.5. Ohio State and Penn State under the number 46.5. I'm Loud Esmond for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better